Hey guys, we're at it again this week. We're going to be diving into the steering, dropping the rack, maybe the tension control rods, and seeing what, if anything, is bent from that accident. We will be attacking these 12mm bolts that hold the rack, the 14 that holds the joint to the rack for the steering rod, and then that shit should drop. I'm guessing the inner tie rod is bent on the passenger side, but we shall soon find out. Well, that was not very pleasant, but it's out. It's dirty. I won't know till I disassemble it what's bent. But it doesn't feel overly hard, so I don't know where my resistance is coming from in the steering. But we'll take it apart and restore it and see what we find. So let's move on to the tension rods. Alrighty guys, well this is what we pulled out today. We got the rack and the two tension control rods. Man, nothing looks bent yet. The bushings looked a little bit out of, maybe tweaked because I had to cut them to put them in. So this time around I'll be building the subframe before I put it back in. That subframe looks horrible. I don't think I'm going to run that subframe. It's really bad. Just from driving it so low in Miami for so long and then the accident. I'm either going to go with a new one or, man, I'd love a tubular one. They sell them now. So we'll see how we go as far as that goes. But, yeah, since everything's off the front end now, the last thing I want to do is build a bar to kind of support the engine from tower to tower, kind of like the rig that I had when I had to drive it and one of the cross member mounts had rusted off. So yeah, I'm going to hold it up for a while, remove the cross member, fix some rust that's where the cross member mounts to the frame rails, and then figure out my cross member solution, and then we'll build back up from there. I still got to restore everything. I'm going to try to restore the control arms I got everything to restore them, and they look straight. Once I do some measurements for sure to make sure they're square, we'll proceed with that. I really don't want to go crazy and just go full race everything on this thing, but at the same time I do. But we'll see what ends up happening. For now, we got the whole front end apart. And we got a lot of stuff to restore. Tune in so I show you how to restore all these pieces like new. Alrighty guys, I couldn't help myself. I want to take that boot off and see how it's doing. See if it's bent, the inner tie rod. Plus the video was a little too short after I edited it all together. Let's see what we find. So just a preliminary. Just eyeballing it. Doesn't look bent. I will probably replace the inner tie rod anyway, because that's the original one. But nothing looks out of the ordinary yet. So unfortunately we might be looking at a bent subframe. Won't know that till I take it off.